Thank you for your aid, Knight. I am Olius. And this is my brother. Forgive his silence. He is not given much to conversing.
No, I would thank you myself. My name is Devold. Forgive my rasp.
My brother is ill. It has ravaged his throat.
I am Denim. I fight for the Resistance. Please, you must tell me what has happened here.
That knight who attacked, the one with the foreign crest upon his armor, he was one of yours?
Gildas, you mean? Yes, he was a staunch ally. I had not seen him since the night of the Bakram attack on Rhime. No one knew what had befallen him.
Ah, then I have ill news for you. That was not the man you know.
No, I'm quite certain that was Gildas.
You mistake me. Did you not see them? The ones pallid of flesh.
What? The zombies? What are you saying? You don't mean that Gildas... No!
There is a man who wields the walking dead as you wield your sword. He plays with death, defiling the very substance of life and profaning all that is sacred.
Who is he?
The most vile necromancer in Gargistan, Nibeth Obdalord, my father. I am Olius Obdalord, the necromancer's daughter, though it gives me no pride to say it.
Nibeth. What foul turn is this?
Please, you must let us join your resistance. We would aid you in defeating the necromancer.
You'd fight your own father? For true?
Yes. My brother.
Your eyes will tell you what my tongue cannot.
What are you? Do you even live?
A riddle, to be sure, to which not even I know an answer. My bones are knit with magics, not sinew. What's more, though my head is mine, my body is another's.
What?
My brother was executed by Barbatos when the warring began, as an example to others who would defy the Hierophant. But my father, Nibeth, used a soul-fetching spell to call him back from the shores of death.
A soul fetch?
Yes. I was returned to this world against my will, a full 5 days after my departure. When I awoke, I found that my body was not my own. My father had affixed my head to another corpse. He told me then that my old body had suffered damage too great to be of further use. But I suspect that was a lie. He merely wanted to see if the transposing would work.
That and the soul fetch was incomplete.
It is a difficult thing to fetch a departed soul and seat it within a mortal shell. Though my father's magic did bind me to this body, I know not how long it will endure.
What happens when the spell wears off?
Death. Again.
I'm sorry.
Our father continues his experimentations, trying to perfect the spell. He has even joined in league with Barbatos, the very man who killed his son, to satisfy his need for corpses. I hate him. For his betrayal, for what he did to my brother. I hate him.
Join our ranks. March with us.
Thank you. You'll not regret it.
Let us after Nibeth, then. I've seen enough of this dark work here. I do not care to see more.
I have heard that our father has crossed the straits to the Isle of Banamuba.
Then we must make haste.
flesh has already begun to fail. I have yet to perfect my art. A living corpse incantation yields the subject undead. Resurrect restores life to the body, but does not for the soul. But Devold fared better than most. His memories remain intact. That's one hurdle cleared at least. But what is the mind without the body? Each new success brings only another failure. But such are the restraints I must work against. No small task restoring life to the dead. Another of my works a failure. Forgive me. Clearly it is not enough to call the soul back to a house no longer fit to hold it. But what if there were some means of leaving behind the shattered body? A transmigration of the soul. Perhaps that way lies the path to vanquish death. If I must resort to the tools of the Magi to learn the secrets I seek, then so be it. Ah, what's this? A visitor.
Sir Gildas! It's me, Denim!
Denim.
Do you remember him? He was a friend of the man you were.
A friend.
Think well. You saved his life at Rhime.
Saved him. Yes.
That's right. You died at Rhime. Died saving him. Had you not done so, you would be alive today, not he. You despise him. All you have suffered in death is because of him.
I must kill him.
If that is your wish, I will not deny you. Crush the life from his lungs. Visit death upon him. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you. Darkness to me! An unfitting end to my research.
Wait! Nibeth!
She says she wants to return to Goliath and will not listen to reason, the wretched girl.
It is only half a day's journey, Your Grace. Why not indulge her?
Indulge her? When our ranks are filled with men and women eager to see home and hearth again? Besides, we need Kashua here if we're to keep Denim close.
I understand. Permit me to speak with her.
Gladly.
A word, Sybil. Have you seen Kashua?
Kashua? I have not. Not since the noon bread, in truth.
I see. On your way. I hope she has not done anything rash. Sorry to keep you waiting, Your Grace.
Yes, be seated. The Dark Knights have agreed to an informal meeting. We must convince them that we seek a truce with the Bakram. Naturally, with the Dark Knights mediating the negotiations. It's almost too good to be true. I needn't tell you I have no intention of forging a truce. Branton must die if we are to realize our ambitions. Besides, what assurance have we that he would abide by such an agreement? Too many have died to end this with half measures.
Then we move forward with our plans to retake Rhime.
What? We can't openly defy the Dark Knights?
The prospect unmans you? It would not be the first time you have faced them in battle.
They think us weary of fighting, and that shall be their undoing. Their conceit blinds them. They will not expect us to fight any more than they will expect us to win.
We will seize Sir Lancelot at the parley. The Dark Knights won't dare move against us while we hold their high champion.
And what of the Bakram forces at Rhime?
Your company will recapture the city.
How are we meant to reach her, much less take her? While one man or two might approach undetected, an entire company is likely to draw notice.
True, you cannot hope to cross Golborza without alerting them.
Right. Golborza is out, and they will have eyes along the coast. The Burnham Massif rises to the west, but you can't think we'll scale mountains to reach them?
Why not? It's the last thing they would expect.
There's no one else I can trust with this.
Dark news, Your Grace. Caritanai has fallen.
No need for alarm, all goes as planned. We witnessed the death rattle of Balbatos's men. We drew down our numbers at Caritanai to lure them to one place, the easier to snuff them out. It aids in our deception of the Dark Knights as well. They will think us desperate. Our hero should be capable of dealing with Caritanai as well, no? Good. Now, we'd best be going. There's much to be done.
We move, Your Grace.
Over here! He's on the roof!
Piss and blood!
What? The Wallister!
Vice, are you alright?
I can look after myself.
You! After him! I'll deal with these! I will avenge my lord! For Balbatos!
You don't understand what you're doing. I assure you I do. You'll make a most valuable hostage. Though in truth we had hoped to capture Lancelot, not his second.
Fool! Hadn't you guessed the true purpose of this meeting? We were prepared to hand these isles over to Almorica. You've thrown away your one chance at greatness.
Silence! I cannot bear such arrogance. Grown tired of Branton, have you? Thought to find a new puppet? We need no borrowed steel to crush the Bakram. Lena, the time is ripe.
As you say. Send word to Denham. Tell him everything is in place. The enemy must not hear of this. Not one whisper.
Understood, my lord.
Your armies already march? When? How?
Ha! You can't truly think we'd tell you.
You'll pay dearly for this.
Were I you, I should be more worried about myself. You're safe enough. For a time. After all, you're no good to us dead. Until Rhime falls, you will remain here as our guest.
Bakram marauders, hear me! You trespass on Wallister soil! You defile the noble city of Rhime with your presence. Throw down your weapons and quit this place!
How's this? Where did they come from? What matter? The Dark Knights will make quick work of them.
You! My brother's death is on your head!
Demosma, We've just received word. They hold Sir Balzaphon hostage.
What? Oh, they force our hand. Damn them! We must withdraw.
Do not look to Lodis to save you. See how they leave you in your hour of need?
He's right. The Dark Knights do not come. We're alone.
Faith, mage, I pull a hair for Lodis. We can handle this rabble. Past time we put these Wallister in their place. Come on then.
So much for reasoning with them.
My lord, I've just come from Rhime. We've retaken the city.
Well done. Your Grace, I'll send word to our forces at Almorica. Have them begin their march for Fidok.
Yes, with all haste. We cannot afford them a moment's reprieve.
Sir Balzaphon, thank the star you're unharmed.
With me, now!
It's shut tight, sir.
To the side. Gone. Hells! Wait. The Duke!
Who holds the power now, Your Grace?
What madness has taken you, Vice? You've your blade to the wrong throat, friend. Lena! Oh, thank the Father.
I was hoping you'd keep away.
Cease this at once, Vice. Why turn on your staunchest ally, your liege?
Quiet, traitor. You yourself said...
Vice, you're wounded. Throw down your sword, I'll bind your wounds myself. End this, Vice.
And be discarded like so much refuse. I know what becomes of those who've outlived their usefulness.
Please, a pardon. I'll issue a pardon. Just spare my life.
Your brains loud in my ears, old man. Sure.
He's gone.
No. By the Great Father, no!
Can we truly take Fidok Castle?
Can we afford to doubt? The die has already been cast.
Perhaps we might hold out against the Bakram host, but against the Dark Knights?
How can we continue on this course without His Grace's guiding hand? We cannot!
You would suggest some peaceful resolution to this? Now?
He's right. We should attack now. Strike before they have time to shore up their defenses.
Time? We have no time. Certainly not for fighting amongst ourselves. Recall what the Duke struggled for. Recall his dream. Do not tell me you have forgotten. Why have we been fighting all these long months? For the Wallister? Was it to claim this island as our own? From some base greed? No. I say no. If we were driven by avarice, the Galgastani would have little cause to follow us, or indeed to do anything but resist us. For what have we bled, I ask you? Who are our enemies? Hierophant Balbatos of Galgastan, yes. And Branton Morn of the Bakram and the Dark Knights. It is these men who have forced our people to sacrifice so much. who have tortured and trampled the people under well-shod heels. While they remain standing, true peace will find no purchase on these isles. We must remember, friends, that this is why we fight, to bury them. Even should it mean my death, I go willingly in the knowledge that I gave every ounce of flesh, every dram of blood to this end. We have the right in this conflict. Justice is on our side, and so are we compelled to action.
Yes, you're right. For the people, if not for ourselves.
And for his grace's memory, we must carry on his struggle.
Sir Leonard, what would you have us do?
Lay siege to Fidok Castle. Tear her down brick by brick. Fidok's walls are stout, but a castle is only as strong as its garrison. The Bakram within stir no fear in me. The problem is the Dark Knights. If the Knights were to ride in force, we would crumble before them. Therefore, I propose a two-pronged attack to divide their strength. I will lead one division and Denham the other. Are we agreed? One of us from the south, the other from the west. I will leave that choice to you.